Welcome back, Chitty Chat. We're here. We're queer. We're in gear.
Stop it. Get some help.
Right now, we're going to. I got the old GF behind me, the old ball and chain, in the car behind me with my son. We're going to like a book talk, bike talk event thingy. So we were bikers were asked to like basically crash this book talk event. So funny how those like worlds collide. But yeah, she's obviously a book collector, reader, thingy-mabobber. She's a PA for one of the indie authors. And I guess knows one of the authors that's going to be here. So we're going to that, and then after that we are going to, I don't really know. The 7-Eleven meet is tonight. So we're going to be at that. I don't know what time everyone wants to meet up to go to that, because again, that's on the other side of the valley. But yeah, so we're gonna go do this thing, be kind of a cool like little family thing to do, and then we're gonna do some cool shit after that. I don't want to sit in the sun, and I could do the whole, you know, just filter through everything, but try to keep with them up until we get on the freeway. Then I'm fucking going later. Oh, it's 87 out right now with the sun out. It's 4-mile-an-hour wind, so it's, you know, 6-7 type shit. So, well, it should be an interesting day night. I don't really, like I said, other than those two plans, there's nothing really else, so this might just be kind of like a ride with me vlog. What I find very interesting is that my Fast Boy shit gets, like, no views. But, like, my ride with me is, like, almost at 1,000, which I don't really understand that. Maybe it's YouTube pushing it down because of the title, or because it's, you know, whatever. Also, Bike Week, so Brian636 is here. He's currently, I think, at Firebird, which is the raceway. Yeah, he's at Firebird right now. I shit you not, I'm gonna hunt for his ass. Say what's up. I've got his notifications on for posts, stories, reels, lives. I was watching his live yesterday. I couldn't quite make out where he was, which is lame, because obviously I live here. I've been here for 34 years, so you would think I'd be able to spot, like, landmarks and stuff, but I don't know where he was at. Like, I don't have a clear idea where he was or where he is. Nor do I know how interesting this ride is going to be. We'll see. I don't even remember where I got it. I think I got to get off. I don't know where. Oh. So, we'll see. I don't know. Like, I don't really have much to talk about right now. I don't really know even what to talk about right now, because there's not a lot to talk about that I can think of. Hey, actually, I got questions, because I've been noticing some of these other, like, semi-smaller creators using AI for their thumbnail pictures and whatnot. And, like, no hate on that. Genuinely, no, because I also want to use it. But I'm really curious how that affects, like, any of the people that watch. Like, do you guys care about AI thumbnails? Because I know, like, in the book community where she's at, like, AI is strictly prohibited, not just in writing, but in creating art and all that type of stuff. Which, I mean, don't get me wrong, I get it. Like, I get it. The AI world, yeah, you're creating your own, like, image in a way, as far as, like, when you're using Midjourney. But it's like pulling ideas, like, if you want, like, a Van Gogh style painting, you're pulling stuff from Van Gogh. So you're essentially stealing IP, intellectual property, to an extent. I don't know if that, like, counts when doing, like, motovlogging, YouTube, thumbnails and whatnot. I wonder if, like, using AI for the thumbnails will help get me clicks, but, like, and no offense to any of these guys that I'm gonna name, like, again, I understand that AI is a tool. Why there's so much hate around it, I don't know. But AI is such a massive, massive tool. Like, I currently use Claude. I got away from chat, which I didn't really use a lot of chat anyways. I was more of a Grok user. But, you know, when that shit starts getting meddled with, like, the government ownership and all that, yeah, I'm a bag. Yes, I know, Big Brother already has everything. Yes, I am aware of that. But I want to kind of get away from that. And I really like Claude because it's really good at doing like coding, setting up like PDFs and whatnot. So I do appreciate the tool that it is. I will continue to use it as a tool that it is. But if I can utilize it to create thumbnails, because my thumbnails are kind of boring. I know that. I'm not like, I don't really 100% know really what I'm doing either. When it comes to that, why is there a lane block? Oh. I'm not really sure how beneficial it would be to do that, but also it would save me time using Canva. Like I just got Canva Pro, which allows me to like outline items and stuff. Like if I go like this and I use this on my thumbnail, I can outline the bike. If you saw my last thumbnail or two thumbnails, I was able to outline Motostreet H2's H2 as well as TK's GSXR when we race. So like it's been cool using that, but like Canva also has an AI thing that I could use. So I'm not really sure if it like brings people in. And I know as a consumer myself, but I've been a consumer since like 2006 or 2007. So I'm like, you know, almost damn near 2 decades into watching YouTube. The thumbnails don't really bring me in. Like they do to an extent. And like title too, you can kind of tell some of the titles are AI as well. So I just don't know. I want to be good about it, but I also like if I can use AI to speed up some of my processes so I can use that time better spent elsewhere, then I'm going to do that, you know. I have no idea where I'm getting off at. Hopefully Waze tells me, brother 1, brother 2, brother 3, brother 4, brother this, brother that. Hug me, brother! Oh God, thank God they passed that, because brother! Alright, I'm gonna need to unlock this. God damn it! Did I even need to? Oh my goodness. Come on. 0. Motherfucker. Where is this? And we're here. The bookshop thing. Alright, chat. We're out of here. Girlfriend got to do what she wanted to do. And we are out. I'm gonna go meet up with some of the more of the boss of society, not necessarily the Motostreet, not till later, but they don't even know I'm coming, so hopefully we'll catch them in time, because it's what, a 33-minute drive. ETA 539, challenge accepted. I gotta turn. Ooh, how fortuitous. Not so WRX. God damn it, bro. So sick of this shit. Anyone else have girls that are into books? Seems like to be a trend. It's weird because like bikes are a trend, books are a trend, book talk, and they like overlap, which is just very, very, very interesting in my opinion. Pratt's Pets, like Chris Pratt. Thankfully, since I don't need to worry about having anyone else with me, I can just scoot scoot. See if I can make that light. See, I'm only running it because those lanes are stopped. So I don't have anything to worry about. God, I do not like the way that these gloves fit. The Saints, okay, that's for diesel. That still sucks because that goes into our grocery prices. When diesel goes up, the transportation obviously takes diesel. So groceries and whatnot goes up. Liquor store, that's what's like, I don't know if anyone's seen the conversation with, I think it's Grant Cardone and Kevin Hart. And I think Grant thought Kevin was going to say something different than what Kevin said, because Grant was talking about like perspectives and like just perspective on life. I don't remember exactly what Grant was talking about, but trying to put it in like not like a gotcha moment against Kevin or anything, but just talking about how it's all perspective. And Kevin made a really good point about like how people think that it's like the world's against them or the system's against them or rigged against them when it is.
People, it appears to me that like poor people call everything a scam.
Yeah.
And the top of the food chain says, there's an opportunity here. I just don't quite understand it.
Yes. Well, here's the thing though. Are poor people wrong for calling everything a scam? They're being scammed. So naturally, if I'm in a position and I am being scammed because everything around me is set up for me to fail, unless I'm educated or somebody says, hey man, you got to stop going there. You got to start going over here. When people go over here, they move differently. I came up in the fucking hood. If you look in the hood, you hear about it. There's liquor stores and check cashing places. You know why? Because they know that the people in the hood aren't smart enough to open up bank accounts. They're going to get a check, they're going to cash it, and it's a liquor store right next to it. So you're going to get your check, and you're going to buy this liquor, and then you're not going to have no more money. Let's just put that around them. Let's also put a bunch of shit that's easy and cash available. We don't want you to gain credit. We want you to be cash driven. That's how we keep the poor poor. It's not until you understand that you get out. That's the truth.
I mean, he makes such a valid point that, like, they put liquor stores, they put check cashing places and stuff like that because they don't want people to have a checking account and build credit, so they want everything to pay cash, and it keeps the poor poor. And I'm like, that's such an accurate description of what the system is like, because you don't see that shit in Scottsdale, Paradise Valley, Gilbert. You don't see check cashing places or liquor stores or anything. It's always in the poverty-stricken place, and that's just it's such a point to the fact that the system really is rigged. So it's just it's really, really interesting how the system works, and you got to play it. You really got to play it. And you got to have the education to kind of think, like the intelligence to understand pattern recognition. Because that's what it is. It's pattern. Intelligence is pattern recognition. Wisdom is gained through age. And you get wisdom by making bad decisions. You learn, and then you make good decisions. So, I don't know. The world's fucking weird. This is why I'm doing what I'm doing, because I understood that working 9 to 5 at my current job is never going to get me ahead of the game. Because even the higher end people, they're only making like, you know, low 100,000, low six figures, mid six figures. And right now, in this economy, mid six figures is like surviving by putting everything on auto pay. Which, don't get me wrong, I absolutely am striving for. Because that to me is like freedom. When you can have bills on auto pay and not have to worry, like that is financial freedom. And then you use money, which that's what the tool is. The tool is money. It's not the end all be all, but it does get you the opportunity to live a better life. Now, does that mean it mitigates your depression? No, not at all. You just get different problems. Like Biggie said, more money, more problems. Okay, third left, not forward. What the hell? That's crazy. It finally died. That's insane it took this long. I don't know if I have. I'm not sure if I have it. Huh. That's lame. Whoops, that was wrong. I do not like when this goes out because then I don't have brake lights. I don't have brake lights to tail lights. That's crazy. It's been like a month and a half, 2 months since that's went out. Huh. Very lame and frustrating. And like I said, I don't think I have the proper size for it, which is very lame. I don't have the tool with me, which I normally always carry it with me. I actually have the tool, I just don't have the size. So I'm hoping that the group that I'm meeting up with, if they're still there, hopefully, they someone has the tool. Then I'll have to go all the way back home to get the tool. But I do not like not having a tail light. Luckily, no one's behind me. Gorgeous, though. Welcome to Arizona, baby. Check this shit. We got lakes and shit. I think this is Salt River. A lot of people tube down it and whatnot, so that's obviously closed. But yeah, man, Arizona's actually really cool. So this is sick right here. Yeah, if you want to cool off and you're in the valley, you don't want to go to a like a public pool or anything, bro. We got lakes. And all of this stuff is probably within 30, 45-minute drive. No matter where you're at. If you're West Valley, you've got Pleasant. You can go to Lake Pleasant, and that's not far. If you're East Valley, you got Saguaro. I think Bartlett, as well as the Gila River. I almost said Gila River Casino. How funny. But yeah, and I'm not gonna pass these people because I don't have taillight or a brake light, so they don't know if I'm braking or anything. So I'll just cruise behind them, talk to you guys, show off like the cool mountains and whatnot, and just like what Arizona has to offer. Man, Arizona's so cool because I come out here, I can go off-roading, you know, go on a morning ride, come back, go on an afternoon off-road, or vice versa, come out in the morning, go off-roading, and then do like a night ride, go camping. We got all the cool shit here, guys, all the cool shit here. And it's not far. It's literally your backyard. You bet I don't know what fucking gear I'm in. Horse crossing. Yes, there are wild horses out here. There are wild horses, wild donkeys, wild humans, wild cars, you know, the whole thing. We got it. You want it? We got it. And one of these days I'll take you guys up north to they can see it's not that far to go up north. We got shooting ranges out here, little pew pew, little mountain biking stuff. I didn't even know there was mountain biking out here, but I'm not surprised. But yeah, man, the views are so cool out here. Just like, enjoy. Wish this car wasn't in front of me though, so I could get like a cool thumbnail. And I wish my cluster was working. Thumbnail! Did it work? Did it bring you guys in? I'm not surprised, like these roads are busy right now because it's, you know, summertime's coming back, so obviously everyone wants to come out and enjoy the scenery, enjoy what Arizona has to offer. 7 minutes, this seems so long. 7 minutes is gonna take forever. I'm so surprised that finally blew. Genuinely, that's crazy. Coon Bluff.
What did you say?
That's a wild fucking name to have. Coon Bluff. Wild that I'm even saying it. But hey, it's the name of something, alright? So we'll leave it. Don't come at me. We're gonna leave it. Someone tried to do a little drifty drift right here, or someone successfully did pretty okay, honestly. There we go. We get to a more appropriate speed, whatever that speed is. Nice little beamer. Probably a 540. Ow. I just hit something in the chest, whether that was a fucking bug or a rock that hurt. I think this is where, like, what's funny is one of my friends who is, what's the word I'm thinking of? She is highway patrol now, but we used to come out here and like launch cars and street race and all that type of stuff. Nice little STI. Ooh, it's got the S204 wing on it. I think that's what that's called, the S204. That was cool. It looked like it was carbon fiber too. Oh my God, now we're on a Penske truck. The only downside with Arizona though is dust and gravel on roads. If it had just rained, that would be all full of gravel right now. God, this takes fucking forever to get to. It's the longest 7 minutes of my life. Holy hell. Holy hell. Just sing some fucking Kumbaya or something. Damn. Another one! That's what, 1, 2, 3, we're like five bikers I've seen so far. Which, genuinely speaking, it's cool enough to while riding that like it's really not that bad. When you stop, it's a little bad. Target shooting prohibited. Prohibited. Oh, I wish my truck was legal. I wish my catalytic converters didn't get stolen the first week that I moved in, because my truck would probably still be legal, and that's a downside. I moved in, catalytic converters.
What did he say?
Got stolen like 2 days, a week we moved in and 2 days before my son was born. Go figure. And then with catalytic converters gone, insurance wouldn't cover it because liability. And it's $4,400 to get OEM cats. And yeah, I could do aftermarket cats, or I could just straight pipe it. But here's the thing. When I worked at Toyota, you know how many times as a service advisor, people would come in and they would have like cat codes again, and they went to a local muffler shop and they got cats. And I get it, those like aftermarket cats are really just made to get you to pass emissions, and then that's realistically pretty much it. So yeah, like they last like maybe 2 years, and then you're in the same position. So buy once, cry once, or just go straight pipe. But I don't really want to go straight pipe, and why? Because when going off-roading, you're going so slow, and sometimes you sit at idle for a decent amount of time, and I just don't want that carbon monoxide, especially now that I have my son, and he would likely be in the truck with me, and I don't want him breathing that type of stuff. I think they said they were at Blue Point. I don't know. Let's see. Do I see any other bikes here? Did anyone watch like no one be here? Is anyone even here? I don't see any bikes yet. No bikes. I thought you said you were at Blue Point. I think this is Blue Point, is it not? All right. Where are you guys actually at now? All right, I'll be right back. All right, we're back. No one was here. They all left. They're all over at Candace's house, which is where I'm going to go because it's technically faster than going back to my house. So, got like a 34-minute ride. So we're gonna go and do that, unfortunately, because it is quicker than going to my house, grabbing the tool. I hope to God someone has tool. Remember, and you got metal grates, you got no, so just hit it straight. Oh, I'm gonna let this truck go. Oh boy, what a freaking ride. I wouldn't care about doing the ride if I had, obviously, you know, like a taillight and a brake light so people could see me. Thankfully, it's not nighttime yet. Oh no. Well, interesting. Very frustrating. It would be fun to do this road, kind of like fun though. That's like what my dad got. A CF Moto Ibex. I'll be doing that ride with him tomorrow, a first ride type thing. So if you are into like father-son duo stuff, I'm gonna try to double mic them up so that we won't get two POVs in the aspect of like video camera, but we'll get POVs you'll get like his mic and whatnot. You piece of shit bug. I keep looking down at my cluster and it's just dead. So annoying. What sucks is like, so I kept blowing 15 amp fuse. That's the stock fuse. Amperage is 15 amps. It's got these piece of shit fucking tail lights, these LED tails, which I guarantee you is what's popping these goddamn fuses. Or it's something up here. I don't know, but it's fucking annoying. So I put a 20 amp in it, which is not what you're supposed to do. You're not supposed to put bigger amp fuses in there. But it just, I got tired of doing with this, and I don't really have a way to diagnose it yet, and I don't have the money for stock taillights. But when I had the 15s in, there wasn't really like a rhyme or reason. It wasn't like turning a certain direction, turning the head stem a certain direction. It wasn't, I don't know if it's like wiring, like it's shorting out somewhere and it's popping, or if the LEDs, I don't know, maybe are drawing too much, which is interesting because LEDs shouldn't draw too much, but maybe it was just wired incorrectly, which is obviously very possible. But yeah, it just, it sucks now, and I don't know really what it's doing. It just popped a 20 amp fuse, which means that I got, obviously hot enough, or maybe it spiked on a turn. I don't know. I genuinely don't know. All I know is that it's frustrating, and I don't like not having the cluster, and I don't like not having a taillight and a brake light. Taillight not as big of a deal. If the brake light still worked, I'd be like, whatever, but that's not the case. Man, I remember doing these roads on my Civic. Oh, I missed my SI, man. K24, K20 swapped, and even when it was just K20 swapped, it was a freaking blast. I don't know how many miles. I don't know if my gas light works. I know my brights work. Yeah, my bright light works. Yep. Signals don't work. So that's just super, super, super annoying. My dad got me a Cardo for tomorrow. It's the Spirit HD, which is like just the entry level one, which is cool. I mean, it sucks because like I have the Cardo. I don't have a Cardo, but I had the Pack Talk Pro or whatever in my shopping cart for when I get the money to buy it. It's obviously $449, but that's the one I've been wanting because I can do like with Moto Street, and like some of the people in Moto Street, they all have Cardos as well, so it'd be cool to like talk to them, and I can't do that. And with the Spirit HD, you can only connect Bluetooth with 2 people. It's not like a mesh style, like the MC mesh style, like Cardo, where you can talk up to 15 people and it goes a mile. This is a quarter mile, you can only talk to 2 people, which sucks. I didn't want to be like ungrateful and be like, no, I don't want that one, or I don't want it, because that would be obviously very ungrateful. But like, also, my birthday's next month. I know this motherfucker got the money, but whatever. I mean, the cool part is, from what I researched, you can individually upgrade everything. So like, the mic stays the same. I could upgrade to the JBL speakers, which I will do. It's $109 to upgrade to the JBL speakers, and I can still use the Spirit HD. And then, when I get enough money to save up for the Pack Talk Pro like unit, I can do that as well. Jesus, and that's like $230 or something like that individually off of eBay from a company called Intercom that will sell the individual like Pack Talk. So probably end up doing that. It sucks because I think in the long run I would end up spending more money going that route than just buying it outright. But your boy doesn't have $450 to just drop like that. Like, I'm on a single income family with a child and a stay-at-home mom. So yeah, it's a pretty shite situation. And like, same like the upper body protection. I really want upper body protection. I forgot my thought. Damn it. 88, I'm just admiring the views, man. Like, genuinely just admiring the views. I haven't been out here in a hot minute. So, it's been kind of nice. Obviously, since I'm not speeding or doing anything reckless, I'm actually just getting to enjoy. This is like cool about bikes. Really, really cool about bikes. It's just being out and enjoying it. Like, it's really nice in the, you can feel the temperature difference in the shaded areas. So that's nice. Gives me an idea of what it's going to be like tonight. forget what this mountain range is called. I am no Brian 636 when it comes to information, like history information and stuff like that. I know where Superstition Mountains are. Usury Mountain Shooting Range, I've been there before. Usury Mountain Regional Park, yeah. Cool, I've had a car meet here, or hosted one here. Well, cruised to here, and then we had a barbecue. I miss that. I hate to say it, but bikes are the cheapest way to get into a community. Just the most riskiest as well. Speaking of risky, I don't know if anyone's been watching like my videos, but Zay went down, I guess last night. I don't know any of the details. No one has even said anything other than the fact that he went down and he's got 4 broken ribs and road rash. I don't know if he was trying to do like a pow-pow, because obviously he's been practicing them. I don't know if he had his airbag vest on, which I know that he has. I don't know what he was wearing or any of that stuff, so or how he went down, if it was caused by another car, if you know, he did it himself by accident. It's a downside when like doing this type of stuff is that like you just, you know, it's not that it's inevitable, because there's a lot of people that have rode that have, you know, not ever went down, but I'm also curious, like, did you ride hard? Did you, like, you know, push your luck, stuff like that? And luck does run out. Luck definitely does run out. But the benefit of like me having my dirt bike background is the fact that I've fallen already, like, especially like doing wheelies and whatnot. Now granted, is dirt hurt less? No, but I also had full gear, like, you know, boots, not knee guards, but knee brace. I had elbow pads on, or elbow braces. I had a Liat neck brace. I had a, you know, a nice helmet, gloves and whatnot. So it's really interesting that like moto gloves don't have like this carbon fiber protection and whatnot. But I guess that's why you just get hand guards. It'd be cool to live out here, because then you got like this in your backyard. All right, now I can start getting a move on, but you motherfuckers are riding next to each other. I thought Cali drivers are supposed to be like fast, you know what I mean? And they're clearly not. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Trying to get past this light. Brother! Brother! Can someone do something? Always got to be careful about blind corners like that. Now we got to watch this Ford. I would go. If I was him, I would go. You could have went. You should have went. I'll make it easier for you. There you go. But he's doing he is doing a U-turn. Not in the most safest way, but. And we're back into the suburb city place area. I used to hook up with a girl that lived over here. 2 of them, actually. Oh my god. Funny enough, they were both on my team when I worked at a call center. Very weird. Very weird. Your boy was the riddance master.
Okay.
Back when I worked at PayPal. There's so many fish in the sea too. When you work at a call center, bro, so many fish in the sea. And indeed, I capitalized on that. One was actually a relationship though, and one was just a, you know, fuck buddy. The downside with fuck buddies is it usually starts out like that, and then it turns into like wanting something more after a few months, and your boy was not about that life. I was like, nah, I'm outie. You want a relationship, or you want to like meet my friends and family? Nah, we out. All the well out. We're not doing that. You stay in your lane, I stay in my lane. No point in putting my fucking blinker on. It's so bright when going this direction. Luckily, you guys got an ND filter on. I think I put an ND32 on here. Yeah, well, I can't go left, Siri, or Waze. Can we go yet? Oh, I want to be able to. I wonder if they will keep the green arrow. Yeah, okay. Okay. I see you. Sick. I've never seen a single cab like that, or at least single cab short bed. I wonder if it was swapped. Watch me buy stock tails and it doesn't even fix it. I really got to figure out what's causing the issue. My dad would probably be able to help with that type of stuff, but we don't have time for that tomorrow. Hey, out of curiosity, what kind of videos do you guys like? Do you want like longer videos, kind of like what Brian636 does, like 40-minute plus videos? So it takes up like your whole lunch? Or do you like the short little videos like what Fastlane does, which is like 17? Fifth. Ooh, a sport biker! Who is this brother? Or non-brother? What do we call sport bike riders? They're not brothers. Please turn green before I get there. I guess that didn't fucking matter. Whoop. Oh, so close. They're gonna get green, aren't they? Because they gotta, yep, I figured. Thai Bistro's got amazing Thai tea. I usually go there when I'm doing Uber. That'll be one of the spots that I go to. So then you notice these two are stopping. Everyone else seems to be slowing down. Looking for nosedive. Oh shit, never mind. I was wrong. All right, now those people are slowing down. So that means the light's gonna turn green soon. You don't wanna get caught lacking. I just don't wanna be one of those people. I think that's called anxiety, but nah. I just call it etiquette and respect. All right, are we gonna fucking go? Oh, 93, damn, I gotta pee. I gotta pee. Gotta pee, 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 pee.
Piss on you. Piss on you. I'll pee on you.
I gotta empty the worm. But also at the same time, I'm not waiting. Why would I wait? Yeah, there you go. That's what I have, except I have an X's cab. Again, just go on my channel. You'll see it. Plain and simple. I don't need to explain anything. You guys should just honestly go look at my channel and you'll see it. Only a few videos though, like super short videos. Eerie. I made it. I'm here. The party can start now that I'm here. Okay. That's good. Hell yeah. You guys are all on video too. Say what's up to the 400 people that watch the shit, which is mainly you guys. Hey, are you about to go for a ride?
I already did.
Oh, you just came back from a ride? Hell yeah.
No more, hey, no more.
You just took it to fries too. And all
I need a
that.
tint.
Boo!
This shit is so.
All right, hop on mine. It's lowered. It is. Sit on it. It's lowered.
Oh, what the fuck?
Yeah, it's lowered a 1/4 inch in the front and a 1/2 inch in the rear.
Oh shit.
Go ahead. Sit up.
Oh, that doesn't actually feel that bad.
Yeah.
He just has to fix his fairings.
What's wrong with his bearings?
They fucking blew apart.
Yeah, you just gotta be. Yeah, that's what the zip ties are for, bro.
The one day in the free.
Let's go, Pan Pan. Oh,
Damn,
Miss.
Whoa, dude. Whoa, the name drop.
Yeah, it'll be cut out. It'll be cut out. I don't use your name.
I hope so.
I do my best to not use anyone's name. Yeah, check this shit out, bro. I'm fucking bricked up back here. Yeah, hey, don't just touch my butt if you want to touch my back, bro. Yeah, that's what I thought.